okay? And this includes the 24-hour session. So what we have here at our disposal for those that are running the 3-day cycle with us and have the subscription, all right, we can simply say here, okay, that the possible high for a cycle day 3, based upon a penetration of the cycle day 2 high, all right, we have some projections here, 27, 56, 86. Again, we can round that to 27, 57. I like the round numbers. That's in the 24-hour session. In the RTH session, pretty much the same, 27, 57, 35. So round those to each other, 27, 57. So that is the average penetration once the cycle day 2 high, right, is traded through and converted. Okay. So again, this information is available for those that have the subscription in advance, the night before by about 6 o'clock. All right. And we've already exceeded the 3-day cycle targets. Okay. From yesterday, I believe, early yesterday. We're not really considering right now cycle lows, right, because we don't have a violation of the prior day low. So since we still have a move to the upside, the momentum to the upside here measured 27.57. So with that in mind, that's our spreadsheet that we use, we reference. We also have an indicator, okay, that kind of does all this. It takes that information from the spreadsheet and it plots it right on the chart, okay. So as you can see here, I'll just bring the spreadsheet back in. All right, so again, the possible high for cycle day 3, 27.56.86. Okay. And you can see here on the chart right here, this line, and you can over here, 27.56.86. So again, some people like using a spreadsheet. We have that available. If you want to overlay it onto your chart, right? So you have further, kind of visual for that. So again, part of this is if price penetrates up through the cycle day 2 high, right in here, 48s, what is the average potential? What is the potential to the upside? The extension potential. Not a Fibonacci, not a Murray math. This is an observation that has been taken on a cycle day 3 when the price has exceeded the cycle day 2 high. The actual observations going back 10 years, going back 20 cycles, all right, a 20 average, 20 cycles, which is approximately 60 days. Okay, so certainly this is observed data, not measured. It's not like taking a Fibonacci retracement measurement, which is, always 62% or 786 or one other, random type measurement. These are actual observations, all right, averaged out over 20 cycles, all right, only when this has occurred. So this occurrence, that price traded up through the cycle day 2, how far did it go? What's the average? And then beyond that, we have more than the average, right? We have higher levels. Okay, if the market wants to. So the idea here is, you can see here in the overnight, this has been achieved. Okay, right here, early in the overnight. Now, if the next question becomes, if price clears the 56s, 57s, and converts that to support, what then becomes the potential? Yes, you guessed it, right? These levels up here, okay? So we have further upside potential measurements, same way, right? And then we have some statistical measurements as well, if it gets really up there, okay. So you can see up here that we get a standard deviation high way up at 98. Can that occur? We have seen it occurred. It doesn't happen that often, but that is a super extreme high. All right. So levels here that how this would play out if it really ripped higher would be the initial level fulfilled, a conversion of 57s opens the door to these levels here, all right, which we 63, 65. If those levels don't hold as any resistance level, then we have, again, we have another one, then we have a super extreme high way up here. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but this is what again, the historical observations have been, and we'll leave it at that. Now, should the market at this point, so now at this point, what can we say? What can we look at? Right? What's the potential? So at this point, all right, the market's somewhat extended, right? We know that, but we also know that the market is still in a very much bullish pattern here, right? So we can't deny that. What we want to be looking for now as we enter today, what's the key support point for the session as we know it, right? Prior high becomes support. So the prior high at 48, all right, is going to be support. We can also see, I believe it ticked down here around what, 57s, 56s. Gee, surprise, we got 56s, 57s up here. So we got our 10-handle rotation that we've been seeing quite consistently. All right, so we have a 10-handle range roughly, and we'll be looking for, if there's any test up here early, we'll be looking for either a failure, okay, off of the 57s area, and then a retrace back into the range, the overnight range, right above the high. Should the market come down and violate the prior high, okay, certainly that then opens the door for a deeper retracement. So right now our world is going to be basically 57s, 47s, or 48s, 58s, however, it doesn't really matter. All right, but that's our world as we start the session. Okay, any questions on that? Fairly balanced in the overnight. We've been getting quite a bit of balanced profiles recently, even at higher levels. So the expectation will be some kind of oscillations, within the context of this range, right? Maybe try to expand higher, poke up, expand higher, maybe probe lower, see what's happening there. All right, that's it. All right, we'll get going here. Pretty much the same for the NAS. All right, we'll get going again. We do have a gap up. We'll see how that plays out. We'll get our opening range here. We'll see how she plays out here in the opening. Do we get a continuation push up, or do we get some sell down this morning? We'll see. Battle for the opening direction. Okay, we have our range now established. The upside did poke through first, but it was right at the open, right at the close of the open. So again, I did not get a chance to get in. All right, so again, I did not get a chance to get in. It poked right through, right at the close of the 3-minute bar on the opening of the next. So no entry there for me. We do have an auto trader for this. Although I did not have that on this morning for it. But we do have an auto trader that can help in those instances. All right, the reversal will come at 41.25. Right, if the reversal turns out to be a play. If price hits if hits this target 2 first, reversal will be off the table. All right, target 1 hit. I don't know if I would have had it. Did we had a chance to re-enter? Yeah, I guess we could have quickly. Yeah, you could grab that if you have a chance to re-enter. Yep. Gotta be quick like a bunny. Oh, look at that crude oil. Nice. All right, target 2's hit, so the reversal's off the table.